Spring is here, things are coming back to life. I feel like I'm coming back to life. It's not really gone to plan because it's a new phone, didn't want to risk it. Just feel like I need a break. I need a day off. I don't know what it is, I just feel like I've had kind of a weird day. I just really need to sort my wardrobe out. I'm in a mood. Powered through, and I feel like it kind of tapered off at the end. I started with my logo. Actually, that's very apt. Good evening everyone, so welcome back to my channel, welcome to my vlog, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Chloe and I am 22 years old, and welcome to my first week of Camp NaNoWriMo April 2024. Oh my god, it is Monday today, the 1st of April. I have not long gotten back from work actually. Because it's Easter Monday, it was a bank holiday. So I worked a little bit earlier and it actually feels a little bit nice to get part of the evening back to myself. I really need to get a proper like full-time job, don't I? We're not discussing that in this vlog, absolutely not. However, it is Camp NaNoWriMo and I'm actually kind of excited. I don't know if you can tell. I'm just grabbing my laptop. Do you know what the other thing I'm really excited about? The long days, because I think it was last night, early Sunday morning basically, the clocks went forward. We are now in British summertime, so the sun is still out. It is 7:10. The sun is still out. Bearing in mind I am having to rely on my computer for lighting because obviously we've got like half an hour left of sunlight. 7:10 and the sun's still out. I'm so excited, and the reason why I say I needed to open my laptop is because there are a few things that I need to go over considering it's the start of Camp NaNoWriMo. Also, yeah, I haven't really done much since I've gotten back home from work because I finished about an hour ago, didn't actually get home until like 20 minutes ago. Actually no, more like got back at like 10 to 7, so I've been home for about half an hour. Actually, yeah, 20 minutes, because by the time I did like my staff shopping and left. So technically I have already done something today for the first. You're gonna be like, well, why didn't you vlog it? Because it was late at night and I tend to try and not film so late at night, to be honest. I need Camp NaNoWriMo open, or it's just NaNoWriMo now, isn't it? Because this is mine. This is what I'm doing this month. I'm not going to go into like too much detail with how I figured out how much I'm doing this month, but I'm basically aiming for 770 minutes, and that is actually like my low goal. And you can see here also I've already done 60 minutes. I did that like last night before I went to bed. Yeah, I forget it does that. When you hover over that circle there, it shows you your percentage. I think it also shows you your percentage here as well. Yeah, forget it does that. You can see I only needed 26 minutes today because I'm doing it by minutes, not words. So that is what like I've already done. Like I said, I did it last night. Here, actually what I've done is I've written down my logo, which is what my goal is right now, which is 770, but my actual like aim is 805 minutes, and I'll explain why in just a little bit. And then fire, you can see what I've done with the words now, haven't you? 875 minutes. That is like my just general goals. I'll show you how I actually figured that out. I don't know if any of you know this, but I like to track all of my writing sessions, like everything I do, when I start, the day, everything. And I've been doing this for like a couple years now. I find it so helpful. But if you are new to my channel, the sections I've got are date, start time, finish time, and then like total time in minutes. I actually started not writing minutes in these boxes because, and I'll show you why in a minute, I've then got like a book series, and it's just like a drop down thing. Can't quite remember how I did this, but like I can select whatever projects I'm working on, which at the moment, yes, it's been a lot of nothing but everything to hide. And then the task that I'm actually doing, so brainstorming, research, world building, that sort of thing, which is a lot of what I do at the moment anyway. Like, I'm not doing any outlining or drafting or revising, anything like that, or editing. It's just not like that. And then I've got my details of the session, and then the plan of action for the next one. And this is March that I'm actually on. And if I go to the end of this column here, so total time, I only write the numbers in now, because at the very end I calculate how long I've actually spent, how many minutes I've actually spent doing writing for the month, and that is 910 minutes I did in March, which was actually really good. And then I compared that with January and February as well to get like my total, like my goal for this month. I took January's total as well, 820. You can see I've been doing quite a lot, to be honest. And then February, 975. I do between like 800 and 900 minutes a month, so that is how I got my goal for this month, 770. But obviously, like I said, that is my low goal. I do feel like I'm going to change it, because that number I think is, I want to say 22 days. Let me check actually, and I can't quite remember how many days I said 770 was, because with every Camp NaNoWriMo that I do not do every single day. It's just physically not possible to do 30 days in a month. There are usually, I want to say, about 4 to 7 days maybe where I don't do anything, where I'm too busy to do any writing. And it's not like an excuse or anything, that's just life. So I always make sure to have those days, at least 7 days where I don't need to do anything. Obviously you can see here I've already done 60 minutes out of 26 that I only needed today. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing any more like this evening, and to be fair, even if I do, I think it'll end up being after midnight, so it'll count for like tomorrow. I can't remember how I got the days. What's 22 times 22 days? Actually, I remember, if I write this down actually, so you can see what I've done. I remember now, because the fire goal is actually 25 days. Then I think the aim goal was actually 23 days, and then the low goal I think was possibly, I want to say 22. But based on what I've done here, if I do 805 divided by 23, that's 35 minutes. Like, that is actually my average, which is why that is actually like my actual goal. But for the time being, I've only just put in 770. I am most definitely likely to change that low goal though, because I think the low goal was actually based on 30 minutes times, I think it was 22 days. No. Oh, maybe I took my average there and did it by a different day. 35 times, I want to say 23. Yes. So that is actually how I got my aim goal. Oh, right. Yes. So 770 is actually 22 days of like my average of 35 minutes. And I think I figured out that was my average based on going back to my writing session tracker here. I think it was based on one of these columns again with the total times, because when you select all of them, I'm just going to take February as an example. I did a lot in February. You can see I did 27 sessions. If I move it down a bit, if you go down here, once you select that column, you can see your averages and whatnot. You can see all of these numbers. So like my average was 39, my minimum was 20, max 80. Oh, Jesus Christ, I couldn't do that now. And then that's 25 numbers, right, yeah, of course, because of the 2 rows at the top. My average that month was 39, and it was pretty much the same all across the past 3 months of the year. And so I just basically took that down to like the lowest, rounded that down to the lowest 5 number basically, which was 35. So it is now almost, I think it's approaching 7:30 now, and I actually have a lot of like other things to get on with and do. And then, like I said, writing wise, I probably won't do anything until after midnight. We'll see about that. I don't really know. I have been up since 11 because my sleep has gotten really bad again, but for now I do actually have some editing to do. I need to edit my previous vlog. I also need to edit my video video for my music channel. I also need to figure out my next cover and how I'm doing that. And then a couple of other things I need to do. Hopefully this evening I need to set my April goals because I haven't done that yet. I also need to reflect on March because March is now over. Spring is here. Things are coming back to life. I feel like I'm coming back to life. Maybe this is the quarter of the year that is going to change the most for me within my control, which is I can't say the same for the first quarter of the year.
Out of bed, and I still got you in my head. From all those pretty words you said, it's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am, it's like I'm wasted, and I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah. Could you come a little closer now? 'Cause I don't wanna slow this down. My heart is screaming out your name. I'm wasted on you. Here we are right underneath the stars. So let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste this. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste this. promise that I will stand by you forever. And I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah. Yeah, I won't waste this.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. Before I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done. I'ma drink at this place. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy and you don't. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? If I had an option to be someone else, I would, and let go of you. I know that I'm obvious, forget I'm made this way, but why didn't I stay when I had the chance? Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. Before I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done in my drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy and you don't. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? The only one that's left in the
Good evening, everyone. So it is now Wednesday, technically the 3rd, because it's 5 to 12. Not even that, there's 4 minutes left of the day. So by the time I end up getting any writing done, I say this evening pretty much is, I think it'll be around 1, just because before I do any writing, like writing is the last thing I do before I start to wind down, play some Sims and go to bed. Before I get any writing done this evening, I do need to get quite a bit of editing done actually. I've got quite a lot to edit, and the reason why I'm being so quiet is because obviously with it being so late, my parents and my sister are in bed, so I can't be too loud. But also, you may have seen me last night struggling to put in my stats for like the night into the actual NaNoWriMo website. It's been really weird. I'm not sure if it's going to do it again this evening. I'm kind of hoping not, because it's kind of weird. I think maybe there was just a lot of traffic on the website and it couldn't handle it. It did kind of annoy me, and so yeah, I am about to get some editing done. I need to edit both my previous like weekly vlog and also my cover for my channel. I need to do as well. I need to work on that a bit more because I've still got like audio to mix and graphics and like transitions to put in as well. This week just a lot, in the sense that my week isn't really gonna end until Saturday, just because Friday I've actually got an appointment, a blood donation appointment, which I would say I'm looking forward to, but definitely have some anxieties around that. To be be fair, I don't even know what blood type I am. Anyway, probably should get my laptop open and start getting this editing done. Maybe I'll even show you a bit of my progress on my previous like weekly vlog, because that's kind of what comes before this one. This week, not just this week, this month is going to be quite a busy one for me with doing Camp NaNoWriMo vlogs on this channel. I think with that I am going to have to figure out what to do with like the last couple of weeks, actually the last 3 weeks of this month. And I mean, I don't just mean like in terms of this channel, I mean in terms of my music channel, because after this next cover that's going up this Saturday, I don't have anything. I would usually film on Saturdays, but I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to this weekend, just because I actually need to go into town and return something in Primark, and I also need to get new slippers, because you see these, yeah, I don't even want to show you the inside, they're so flat. I've had them for about 6 months plus, and I just need new slippers. That's if they'll even have any in Primark. I hope so, because it's like not really the season for them anymore, but I wear slippers every day, all day pretty much, apart from the times when I go out. Saved the falling laptop. Actually, let's say prevented it. Remember that time I almost dropped it on camera? I remember that it happened, and the fact that I also had my camera rolling. Not fun times. This thing is fucking expensive. Let's get DaVinci open and let's get started with some editing. And then I think by the time I end up writing, I'm gonna be on call with my boyfriend. Also, the day I've had today, I am fucking exhausted because I've been dealing with customers for 3 hours straight. Pretty much. It's been so busy, and it's Wednesday. Usually Wednesdays aren't that busy, and if a Wednesday is busy, that means tomorrow is gonna be even worse. I have to say I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, let me show you my progress on the last weekly. I'm at this point. That's the point I'm currently at. That is how long the video is. I've hardly made any progress. I mean, to be fair, I've made a lot of progress, because this number here was originally about 2.5 hours, and it's now down to just under 2 hours, which is a pretty good feeling, actually.
I could probably use some heartbreak to get moving. Tired of the way you let me down. You fill me up with broken promises, 'cause you never keep them. I'm so sick of the way you let me down. So, all my time, oh, don't try. I don't like all the things you do, mess with my head. Just pick me up, let me down like you don't care. This is for my time. I don't know which way I'm going. I don't need to, as long as I don't have to stay with you. You fill me up with broken promises, 'cause you never keep them. I'm so sick of the way you let me down. So, all my time, oh, don't try. I don't like all the things you do, mess with my head. Just pick me up, let me down like you don't care. This is for my time. All my time, oh, don't try. I don't like all the things you do, mess with my head. Just pick me up, let me
check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt, though the sun has almost set. Make the most of it. I know we will dance and sing. There's a heat wave. There's a heat wave rolling in. There's a heat wave, yeah. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire.
got you in my head from all those pretty words you said. It's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am. It's like I'm wasted, and I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste it. Now, cause I don't wanna slow this down. My heart is screaming out your name. I'm wasted on you. Here we are, right underneath the stars. So let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste this. And I promise that I will stand by you forever.
Everyone, it's actually really late right now because it's about 2:30 in the morning. It's really bad, but to be fair, I've only been home for about an hour and a half, and obviously I have to be really quiet because, you know, my parents are in bed sleeping, my sister's in bed. Yeah, it is really late, so I just need to try and keep it down, and I would say I'm just gonna get on with writing. But in all fairness, I'm not going to be doing any writing tonight because I technically consider this as like Saturday evening sort of time. Don't ask me why, but right now cold water just feels so good going down my throat at the moment. It's because this afternoon I actually went into town because I needed to return a dress that I got from Primark that I actually got in a different store when I went shopping with my boyfriend when we both had our weeks off back in March. So I needed to take that dress back in and basically returned it, and I did get a couple new bits as well, which you saw. Not the grey top, but the mint green one and the orange top. They were new. I've just had such a weird day today. It's been a bit of a palaver. It's not really gone to plan because I spent, I want to say, about 2 hours setting up my new phone because I got a new phone. I finally decided that it was time to actually upgrade. I basically, I'm with Tesco Mobile, and I have been eligible to upgrade for, I want to say, since last August, September sort of time. Yeah, today really just hasn't gone to plan. It's been kind of shitty, but I was having a lot of troubles setting up this phone. Actually, the main problem was setting up my watch with it. I finally decided to set my phone up. I actually got the phone a few days ago, but I wanted to wait to get my case and the screen protector because it's a new phone, didn't want to risk it. It's actually the iPhone 14. The reason why I got back so late was because after going into town, I had wanted to do some more shopping, but by the time I got into town, after it taking a couple hours to set up my phone and my watch, by the time I got into town, I only had about half an hour before I got into town, basically 10-20 minutes before most of the shops were closing, apart from Primark, which was lucky. Primark didn't close till 6, whereas most shops were shutting at 5:30. I'm gonna go into town in maybe 2 to 3 weeks because next Friday, next weekend, I reckon is going to end up being a cleaning day, and then I feel like the next Friday/weekend I will probably see my boyfriend again, because I went to see my boyfriend after going into town because he was working. He finished work at 9, so I just sort of stayed around for a bit, sat in my car, waited for him in a couple of hours because there was just not much point in me coming home. So I think most of the things on my to-do list I won't really be able to tick off, but there are definitely still some things I can do, because I actually took my bullet journal with me and did my weekly spread for the next week whilst I was waiting for my boyfriend to finish working. I just feel like I really needed it. I've just had such a weird day. Also, I think I failed to mention, because I've barely talked this past week, which is something that I don't want to keep doing. I don't not want to chat on here, because we all know I love a good natter. Anyway, it is approaching it's actually 20 to 3 now. And then I also got this candle here, which I don't know, there's something about today that, even though I was in a really shitty mood to begin with, I just feel nice and relaxed now. I feel light, and I know you probably look at my candle shelf and think, don't you have enough? Because to be fair, I no longer have any in that room, in the spare room on the bookshelf. And actually, the candle shelf is kind of becoming bare, because as you see, I burn 4 or 5 candles, 6 or 7 at the same time sometimes. I saw this, smelled it, and it does actually smell really good, and it's just white, amber and rose one. With it being 20 to 3 now, I am going to get a little bit of editing done of my week in the life vlog, because I need to get that done. Just get a couple of things done. I don't want to do a load, because if I do too much, it'll take me too long. Kind of the reason why I don't want to do any writing this evening, why I'm not doing any, is simply because I just feel like I need a break. I need a day off. I planned for this, and I'm taking my day off this week, today, on the 7th. It just feels good, because you saw my stats last night. I will even show you now. I am so far above that, even if I did switch to my actual aim, I'd still probably be ahead. Actually, let's check that. Maybe. I don't actually know how you change it, girl. If you go here and up to this little symbol, you can change it. Oh, maybe that's just a project. Which is this one? Oh, April 2024. Here we go. 8:05 is my actual aim, and then I'm gonna save that goal. And if I go into it, look at that. I am still way above. There's only a day difference in those two goals in terms of minutes as well. But that's pretty good. So now I need to actually, gonna open up DaVinci and get to editing.
I'm too lonely to be done in my drink at this pace. Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth.
Good evening, everyone. So, it is 10 past 11. 10 past. God, what is going on with my brain? It's not 10 past 11, it's 10 past 8, actually. It is the 7th. I don't know what it is, I just feel like I've had kind of a weird day today. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. I think I'm thrown off by the fact that my hair is like straight because I blow dried it for the first time in I want to say like a year. But yeah, I just really do not like my hair. I probably even said something last night. My hair is at a really weird stage where it's at a really weird length. Is it a really weird length? I don't like the length. I need it cut, and I also just need to do something about the colour because it's my hair at the moment is just not the vibes. Anyway, I feel like my day is only just starting because I've barely done anything and it's 8 PM. Actually saying that, I've done quite a bit because I've had my shower, I had like breakfast before that, and I planned out my week, so I've done that. There's something else I've done. Oh, I've sorted out the banking app on my phone, which I needed to do since I haven't gotten a new phone. And I still need to do like my April goals and reflection on March. I still haven't done that. But also today I just really need to sort my wardrobe out. I have got no idea how long it's going to take. I don't know what's going on with me at the moment. My brain is just like fried. I just need to have a bit of a tidy up, and I will even show you the state of my wardrobe because it's really bad. And to be honest, I probably won't film a lot of it. I'll probably just show like the before and after because I just want to get it done. There are some clothes I'm going to need to try on. Like obviously there's going to be a lot of clothes that I get rid of. Probably 3 ways actually. 1 being the bin, 2 being to sell. What's the third one then? I think they're the only 2 ways I'm gonna be able to get rid of my clothes. There's quite a lot to get rid of. Oh, and the other thing is that I will have to try on some clothes as well. I would say I'm gonna do that first, but also I need to create a thumbnail for my music channel video that's already gone up. It's gone up without a thumbnail. I need to do that. I think I might put my hair up. I don't know, because like I said, I actually really hate it like this. I don't know why I did it. To be honest, I just wanted to see how long it was, and it is, like I said, it's at a length that is really bothering me. Also, I'm in a mood. I'm just like, I've got too much fucking shit. I'm in the mood to just chuck things away, you know? Also, some of these leggings on the back here, actually both pairs, they need to go in the bin. I need to get some more actually, because these leggings, I swear by, I wear them basically every day. They're on Amazon and they're like 20 quid, so I'm gonna make sure to leave them linked down below because I like them, they work for me. The only decent pair that I've got now are the ones that I'm wearing, so I need to get some more, and so I might as well just chuck these away now because one has got holes where my heels have been, and then seeming sort of come apart near the crotch. I'm just gonna we're gonna chuck them straight away because there's no point keeping them, and I am going to be ruthless this evening. Right, I guess I ought to show you my wardrobe. Basically the entirety of my wardrobe is the problem. The hanging part, the drawers, literally feel like, what's my worst drawer? Gotta be between my underwear and my pajamas. They are the worst. And then, I don't know, some point soon I need to create that thumbnail. For now, I will show you the space of doom. You can see I have just shoved a load of clothes in. We even saw, like, yesterday I shoved in some new tops. And I was even running out of hangers, and I still got some new tops to hang up. So I need to go through all of this. There's definitely some stuff that can be sold and chucked. So I need to go through all of this. And my drawers, you can see there, that middle one. That one's not too bad, actually. That's the only one that isn't bad. So I got my underwear at the top, pyjamas at the bottom. I just need to sort them out. I've definitely got some old socks I can chuck as well. And maybe, actually, pyjamas I don't want anymore. Maybe I should just sell them. But that is the entire before. And I just really want to get on with it, to be honest. Right, about 10 past 10 now. I don't know how long it's been. I think has it been 2 hours? I think it's actually been about 2 hours. Oh my god, that's gone by really quickly. Or maybe like an hour and a half, I don't know. And I am done with my wardrobe, pretty much. The only bits that I need to do are like the extra bits that aren't clothes. I need to go through that. And those parts, like the parts down here and like up there as well. I need to go through and try and get rid of some stuff there. But otherwise, I am feeling pretty good about this. It's done. I've gotten rid of quite a lot, actually. Evidently by this pile. This is the to sell pile. And then these couple of tops here, I don't think I'll actually be able to sell. This is my finished wardrobe. It does look so much better. It doesn't look as like rammed in or anything. And I've sorted out my drawers as well, so like so much easier to pull my underwear drawer out. Not as easy to get them back in because they're plastic and they annoy me quite a lot actually. My bottoms drawer, bit easier to open and close. I think there might be something behind it, I don't know. And then my pyjama drawer as well. So it is now about 10 to 12 at night, and as you saw I just had my dinner, but before my dinner I did actually get my thumbnail done. Like I can tick that off of my to-do list now. I'm going to do that in just a minute anyway because I am going to get my bullet journal out and do my April goals and maybe my reflection on March. I'm not too sure. I just know that I really need to get my April goals done because it is the 7th already, so I will need to go and do that in a minute. But in terms of like the rest of this week with like writing, I've done really well. I think week 1 was a huge success, but obviously like today, like the 7th and everything, I decided not to do anything, which is why I'm going to be ending the vlog soon because it's the end of the week. But I have done a lot. I've done quite a lot this week because I just powered through, and I feel like it kind of tapered off at the end because I think at the beginning of the week I started with 60 minutes, I think. Let me have a look. Let's just have a quick look at my stats. On the 1st I did 60 minutes. I quite like this part down here, so you can see on the 1st I did 60 minutes, the 2nd I did 50, the 3rd I did 40, on the 4th I did another 40, then the 5th I did 35, and the 6th 35 as well. I feel like that's kind of going in the right sort of direction, and like even when you look at my graph it still looks crazy. Like I'm so far ahead because I'm at 260. I'm at 260 like today when I should be. This is what today's goal would have been. Today's goal would have been 188, but I'm at 260 minutes because I didn't do anything today, but that's what I got to on the 6th because like I said, I do plan for days off during Camp NaNoWriMo. I just feel like if you don't, it's just far more realistic planning that way. And then in terms of like what I actually got done, I want to have a look at my thingy here. So I basically worked on how Shiloh's parents, Corbin and Deanna, how they met. They're like Deanna and Corbin's relationship, them like becoming intimate, having sex and whatnot, and then worked on Effie and Shiloh's relationship at the beginning. So I have done really well this week, I have to say, because obviously at the very start I started with my logo of 770 minutes, and then literally last night I think it was, I switched it to 805, and now I'm even contemplating, probably in the second week I'll probably up it again just because of the way my graph is looking. It just keeps trending upwards, so I very well may up my goal, and I may even up it even more, but I guess we'll just see what happens in the next coming weeks. However, I am going to leave this vlog here because the week is now over. Also, I will apologise that I'm talking kind of quietly. That's just because like my parents and my sister are in bed. I'm going to leave this vlog here. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe down below and ding the bell to be notified for every single time I upload. I will also make sure to leave my music channel linked down below as well if you'd like to check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.